They say you're terrifying in person, but all I see is a stupid little girl. You should never have come to Provence.
Die! Die, you pig!
Mon Dieu. Mon Dieu, forgive me for what I have done.
Come closer, little parakeet. I will not harm you. It's just us. You scared the others off.
You and your gang need to leave, permanently. By orders of King Desert, I am reclaiming this city.
We have families to feed too, you know. We just want to survive, like anyone else. We cannot get jobs like you.
Enough. Your excuse fall on deaf ears. Leave now or prepare to meet God.
Run while you can!
We must avenge our foreign brothers.
Attack! Have no
Morcon. My bad, Albert.
We have made the king proud this day.
Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 5 of the Joan of Arc Let's Play. I'm your host Strat, and in the previous episode we reached Clan Tier 2, we fought in a few wars, we increased our income by buying another workshop. We've really set ourselves up quite well. We've got a little bit of money in the bank. Our daily wage is definitely increasing quickly, and we still have room for more troops. We could convert these over. I think we're going to hold on to them for just a little bit, and we'll kind of keep lower tiers. So we'll go ahead and recruit up to the cap. Now, we're not currently at war with anybody, so we do need to find something to do with our time. Let's go ahead and give it a few days so we can see if this workshop makes sense. We may need to switch over this brewery from Jacolan. That's not 92 dinars is just not going to cut it. So ideally we'd be closer to 200. So we'll see how that one turns out. And then the tannery, if that one works out well, then that'll be great. If not, then we can switch it out to something else. Now from skills, we are capped out on charm, steward, trade, and now medicine. We do need to start working on our leadership. We can become a vassal if we wish. We may hold off just a little bit on that because I would like to take advantage of the mercenary bonus money for just a little bit longer. So we'll see. It may not make sense to wait that long though. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, so we'll take a quick mission here. I do like the caravan ambush missions. They're pretty good. Alright. Let's put our infantry in square. We've got our archers in the back. Send our cavalry out and let's see if we can pick off a few people here. We definitely don't want to get stuck in the middle of that. It looks like we're doing pretty well. These are fairly low-level troops, so it's not surprising, but it is nice to start with an early win. Not a particularly interesting battle, but we did get quite a few kills. Leveled up quite a few as well, 9 mostly in our crossbows, which is good. And a lot of influence, look at that, 10 influence. Alright, and our charm level is just really taking off here. I'd like to keep that moving up. Yeah, we do need to put one more of our attribute points, which we'll pick up at 16. Still a little ways away from that. Let's see if we can get any more good missions and then try and fill out the rest of our party here. So we do have quite a few we can pick from. I would like to get more cavalry. What is our mix right now? What are we at? We've got 13 cav, 37 ranged, and 32 frontline. I don't really want to buy too many more. I don't want to hire too many more foot troops. I would like to put more into our cavalry so we can be a little bit more flexible. So let's do that. Let's go town to town, see if we can pick up some recruits, and maybe do some easy missions along the way. We're having some pretty good luck getting all these calves, so we'll just keep going. There is Durthert, so if we wanted to switch over to being a vassal, now's the time to do it. The question is it worth giving up the money to start building influence? And I think it is. I think we want to become a vassal now. So Mr. Big Daddy himself, let's see what he says. Blah, blah, blah. Nice. And we get some more free cav. And a good two-hander, which we're not going to use, but we'll hang on to it. We could probably give it to one of our companions if we get a good... somebody that can use a good two-hander. So now we lost our income, and we probably have to pay a little bit. Yeah, so we're getting some tribute from Britannia, and we're paying mercenaries, only one. That's probably going to change. So we got to be a little bit more careful now with our expenses. We could look to start another party and start working on our leadership skills. So that's something we could definitely do. Why don't we do that right now, actually? Since we're not going to be joining another party, we can just start our own, run it with a single person, and then we get the same XP for leadership as if, you know, we had an army. Yeah, actually, we need to put it on... We don't want to put our scout, because he's the one that's our personal party scout. Let's give him more hit points. So we're going to have to do it with Abigail, which I believe... Where do we put her? She's in Charas. So let's head down to Charas, and then we'll take care of that. But since we're heading there, let's see if there's anything else. Any missions or good troops, and we'll just keep stopping at towns on the way. Yeah, we could actually look at picking up some more companions, because we don't have to, we could always leave that Abigail down there, should be a good backup. So let's see if there's anybody good here. We don't want anybody that's going to be frontline fighting. Low level would be nice. I don't remember if we talked to her yet or not. Yes, we did. When they say it's been a while, that means you've already talked to them. I believe we talked to her too. No, we did not. If she was cheaper, I would try it out. She might be a low level, but I don't think it's worth it for 2,500. It's because she's probably not going to be good. So, okay. Not really what I was hoping for. So we'll just move on. I mean, we've already got somebody that can lead our second party, so we'll just stick to that. Alright, so we get a free mission because we already kept tools on us. And I don't think we can get horses there. Let's keep the Thamaskene steel. We may do some smithing at some point down the road, but not quite yet. And let's sell everything else off that we don't need. We will keep the tools. Do we... Oh, you know what? We are out of food completely for all of our other ones. We need to keep topped up on all 9, so let's make sure we do that. Alright, so we're paying top dollar here, but it's worth it because we do need to keep growing our steward. We're pretty close to the next perk, which is going to help us with morale. And then after that, we're going to get contractors, so if we wanted to do some silly stuff, we could. Let's go ahead and create another party. So she's down here. We'll just give her, oh, you know what? Oh, we're not, are we going to catch her outside? Where does she go? All right, we need to give her troops. There she goes. So let's just give her, that may not be enough. Let's just do all of our ranged as well. We're going to take them back anyways. We just need to make sure she has at least 40% so that we can call her into an army. So now she's in, talk to her, and we'll take the troops back. Okay, so now she's still part of our army, and we have all our troops back, which means we gain Steward XP, we're going to gain Leadership XP, both at the same time. We're only increasing our expense by however much her daily wage is, so it's actually a pretty good idea to do that. And it looks like she's going to start hiring some troops, which is fine, but I don't want her to hire too many, So let's go ahead and tell her limited wages, and we'll just go down to 100. That's fine. You can hire a few. Alright, seed grain mission's pretty easy because we already had the grain on us. So we'll take it. And this may be a good opportunity to come down to Asra again. Maybe do a little more trading. So let's do that. Alright, so we made it where we wanted to go. We did pick up a few levels, so we are now 176 Stewart. We can pick up the next one. And this one, we don't really care about cost of upgrading units. The morale effect of food is going to be much more important. So that'll jump up quite a bit. And then for leadership, I generally like to take combat tips. It's going to help us recruit in our homelands and also give 2 XP to everybody. I just feel like that one's a little more useful. And let's see what we're looking like for horses. Not really the best price, but that makes sense because we did recently clean them out. But you know what? We do have quite a few things we got to get rid of here. And let's just hang on to some of these. Okay, let's check some of the towns out. Alright, so this looks much more appealing. Not so much on the Aserai horse, although it's not a terrible price, but the desert horse especially. Now if we buy the whole thing, we don't get, doesn't look like we get a herd penalty, so we could take that. We do have quite a few troops, so I know we're going to need to start stocking up on actual horses to ride, so we should look to do that soon. And let's pick up some more sumpter horses since we're here. And I know we're not trying not to do a heavy trade focus, but let's just pick up some cheap goods. I can always edit it out later, it's not a big deal. But I would like to keep progressing that part. Alright, prices of horses here are no good. We'll check one more town, or maybe 2 more towns on the way out. But I think we're just going to head back and start doing some missions, a little bit of trading, and just get ready for the next war. Alright, so we bought some really cheap items here. We had some good prices, and we sold some things in red, so we're making some pretty good profit here. Yeah, a couple levels. Alright, not really the prices I was hoping for, so we'll just hold off on the horses. We may actually... No, let's hold on. Maybe up to 250. Yeah, we still want it to be dark green, so that's fine. And what else can we buy here? Alright, so we got some things for pretty cheap here. We'll take that and head back home. Alright, so we actually got some pretty good prices on ourselves on the sales side. And we're going to keep a lot of our food items to 50 at this point because we are starting to take on more troops. And I don't want to get stuck where we're out of stock or something. So another 2 more levels. Alright, we got a decent price here, so let's sell off maybe down to 300. There we go. And we're going to keep everything else as far as horses go. Let's see what we can buy. We're going to make a little bit of our money back. We're buying tools for really cheap, which is good because if we come across any good missions, we'll have those ready to go. Alright, so we picked up 3 levels there, actually. Not bad. In order to keep our skills sharp, let's just do a tournament. Oh no, we killed Morkan. Let's make sure. Oh, good shot. We'll stay behind our shield. not too many challenges there. We did pick up some good armor. Our betting is going to be way low because we've won too many tournaments already, so we're really just doing it for the items. And we did pick up an upgrade here. Yeah, I think we'll keep it. And let's give Morricone a little bit of a upgrade since kind of needs it. He got stomped on in that tournament. We can start upgrading a few people, especially our recruits. Let's put these into foot troops. I think everybody else is good where they're at. Alright, we want to pick up some more horses and sell off the desert horses that we have, so let's head up there. Alright, very good price on horses. We're going to sell quite a few of these. And we could sell off some of our sumpter horses, although we do kind of need the inventory space, so let's hold off on that. Okay, so this is a big one, mostly because we're selling off the desert horses. So that's 19k of our profits. We did buy quite a few items as well, so it's a fair trade. We're going to get some of that money back, put us back up about 50k. So I'm pretty comfortable now, and it looks like our workshop's doing well. Look at that, 461. Let's see what they're doing. Oh, our tannery is still doing nothing, and it's been several days. What is going on here? I believe we were supposed to churn that into something else, now that I think about it. There was 2 tanneries in this town, and we were supposed to swap to something else, and I feel like an idiot. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's take a look at what that town needs. Okay, so Provend actually needs a brewery, so let's swap that over. And if you didn't know, you don't have to go to your town, your workshop to swap it. You can actually do it from this is the clan screen, other. You click on the workshop you want, and then you just change production. Costs you 2,000 dinars. But, you know, when you're earning 0, it's not going to take us long to break even on that swap. Right, they didn't have a whole lot here. We picked up a few more horses because we are selling off those desert horses, so we're going to make sure we want to keep that max movement speed. We bought iron ore for almost nothing. I think it was like 8 dinars. So very good profit there. All right, we did pick up another level. Let's go ahead and throw it into leadership. And we're going to need to pump up engineering at some point too, but I don't think we're ready for sieging just yet. So let's do that. Very nice. Let's dump off some more desert horses. Okay, so they didn't have too many things to buy here, but they did have quite a few things to sell. So we're going to pick up 12k. That's going to put us back up again above 50, almost to 60 actually, and probably a couple levels. Yep. So we're very quickly approaching 150, which is going to give us, we're going to go for sure with content trades. It's going to give us 50% while waiting in settlements. So I mean, not really the most useful because we don't plan on sitting around too much, but every little bit helps. All right, let's head to the next town. We did reach our capacity here. We may want to pick up some mules. Let's just buy enough so that we're not overburdened. And we're not going to be able to buy too many more items. I think we're just going to have to sell some stuff. So let's go check out our home area, see if we can get some good pricing, do some missions. Not too much going on here, but we're just liquidating a few things. So same deal here. We're making not too much money, but you know, it's enough to keep us afloat, gain a little bit of skill level. Let's work on getting max troops. That's going to help us with a few things. So if we max out, we'll be gaining more steward as well as leadership. Holy moly, look at that. Now we're only 6 short. Alright, and music to my ears, we are now at war. And we have max troops, and we have a ton of cavalry. Let's see how many we got. Look at that. It is a thing of beauty. And we're going to stop at the knight upgrade, the tier 4. So we'll just hold them steady there. Let's go ahead and throw some more infantry in here. And I think we'll hold off anything past that. And I do want to keep our crossbows going up. We'll wait until these are fully maxed out with levels, and then we'll upgrade them all at once. And we've got some prisoners in reserve that we can recruit as soon as we're ready. All right, let's top off our cohesion. And who are we at war with? All right, the Empire. That looks good. Let's get back down into a good area, and then we'll see what's going on down here. Okay, before we head out, let's take one last look at all of our levels. So we are still a little bit of room on our writing. Our one-handed is capped out just about. We got a little bit of learning level left. I would like to put something in polearm once we finish off these other skills down here, but again, these are shaping up real nice. Medicine is slow going, which, you know, once we lose our army, before we build it back up, I think we'll do some sacrificial tier 1, you know, basically just medicine farming, just like I did in my guide. So, but I don't really want to sacrifice our nice troops because it took us a while to build them up. So let's get into some nice battles here. I see an army joining here. Now we can't join an army because we already have our own, and we want to keep our leadership growing, so we don't want to get rid of that. So we'll just follow and then join into battles as needed. Ooh, I can't really pass that up. Alright, we didn't lose anybody, fortunately. We got quite a few levels. Look at that, 30 levels for 0 losses. I mean, definitely worth a few minutes. We don't want to take any prisoners because we don't want to slow down right now. Let's just upgrade a few. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it like that. Alright, looks like the rallying point is Sargo. Let's head in there. We did pick up our level 50 perk. So let's see. I think we're going to go with a swing speed. And I'm not sure where these guys are going to go. So let's... Okay, so it looks like one of our castles is under siege. Let's go check it out. I have a feeling that's where these guys are going. Oh, this could be a big battle right here, actually. Hopefully it's during the daytime. Yep, there they go. They're initiating it. Let's get in there. Alright, we outnumber them by a fair bit, more than 100. However, the balance of power is not that far from even, so we must have quite a few raw recruits. That might change how we approach this a little bit, but I think we'll just play it by ear once we get in there. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so it looks like they are going to put up a defensive position, and they're going to charge us with their skirmishing cav. So let's let our main line go up. We don't really want to take too much fire from that. We can counter it with the crossbows, so that'll be good. We can also countercharge with our cav, although they're going to run. They're pretty fast. Yeah, let's just hang on. Alright, we're gonna put our... Let's put our shield wall and our archers... give them command and just have them go. I don't like to do that in the very beginning because sometimes they'll be the first one in and then they'll just get completely stomped. So let's go ahead and pick a fight with these cavalry over here. I think we have stronger cav, so if we can bait them out... Very nice. Alright, we got more reinforcements coming in. We just need to not die here. That's our biggest thing. Can't reach him anymore. There we go. We got some good stabs in there. Oh, what a shot. Oh, there we go. There's one of the nobles. Let's focus on him so we can ruin their morale. Stabbed him in his spleen. Oh, we took a big hit. Alright, we gotta be careful here. Alright. Yeah, I think we took that pretty easily. Let's see what cav we got left. Have them rally around me. Now that's a pretty nasty battle going on there. I think what we're gonna try and do... Let's go position ourselves on a flank. Yeah, this is definitely getting... It's turning into a scrap, which is good. But we need to... these are ours, so that's good. I believe I saw the Empire on the other side of this hill. Here they are. Alright, let's get in another cavalry battle. Okay, we gotta get out of this. Let's just stay on the outside and get maybe some easy kills if we can. Ooh, chamber blocked. Okay, we're starting to get enveloped again. Let's back out a little. Wait for our reinforcements to come in. We can also go after some stragglers. Alright, we're getting teamed up on here. I always feel like when you break off into these little mini battles outside, kind of feels like you're playing one of those airplane combat sims, like a dogfight. It's pretty fun, I really like it. Alright, we are getting outnumbered here, so we gotta be careful. And I don't know how our troops are doing. Okay, so we lost pretty much every... As I was saying that, we got stabbed in the back. We pretty much lost our entire army there, except for our ranged. So it's a pretty close battle, but it does look like we're winning. We do have the upper hand here. But it's close. It could go the other way, depending on how this archer battle goes. So we really need to win this. Alright, this is where it's gonna be decided right here. Oh, you got hit with a hammer. Very nice hit. Alright, so we're down to 3 people. We did have a few people run away. So not everybody's dead. But it looks like we're gonna start cleaning up here. This is probably it. I think we can fast forward it now. This is pretty much a certainty. If it was still close, then maybe we let it play out. Alright, and that's it. We won. We have nobody left, but we didn't lose any nobles. We gained quite a few levels. We got... definitely got some medicine there with as many losses as we got, so that's good. We took the most losses... Let's see, our front line, our cavalry, and our crossbows. Yeah, everybody got hit pretty hard, actually. We need to get our medicine skill up fast. That hurts. Alright, now, I don't think we hang on to anybody. I think we let them all go. We'll just keep leveling that charm up. And I would like to replace our losses. So let's just recruit everybody, and let's take all the prisoners. We can't take full because we have nobody left. No upgrade there. It could be for Morcon. Let's see. Yep, he's got better boots. Alright, we'll swap our shield out. That one looks pretty good. Okay, I think we need to retreat and lick our wounds for a little bit. But I think that was a very successful battle. Look at that. That was like a... was that 1,400 troops? And there's maybe 100 people left. Just absolute devastation. Alright, we can hang out here, recruit. We sold a few more things off. We're just inching our way closer to that 150 mark. But I think we need to take a little bit of time, heal our wounds. Actually, what we can do is pick up some troops while we're doing that, because we are going to need to replace quite a few. our daily wage went down significantly, so we are covering. And our workshop is just doing really good. Look at this. That is a excellent brewery. Our wool weavery is doing about half of what it was doing earlier, but I think it's supposed to be less than 200 normally anyways, and then these two should be 150 to 200 on average. Very happy with that pickup. We're going to pick up quite a bit of money here. We sold off some battle loot that I forgot to sell, and a little bit of trade goods. So, one more level. And we're very close to picking up our medicine. I suspect before we finish healing all of these wounded troops, we'll have our level 50, and then we'll be able to pick one of these. Alright, so we picked up our final troop. We are capped out. We just need to finish healing, and then we can get back into another battle. Let's take a little bit of time here and rearrange some of our troops so that our OCD doesn't go haywire. Alright, and I do need to sell off some of these. I forgot. Looks like they're mostly Imperial. There's one mercenary in there. We'll keep him, and we'll dump the rest. And we did pick up that medicine perk, so let's see what we're going to do here. I really like the mobile healing, and picking up 10 HP after each offensive battle is nice because it pairs well with 30% lost health regain after battle too, so those two play off each other pretty nicely. So let's do this. Let's head back to the front line, and we'll see if we can rejoin in another battle. Alright, we should be good on food. I think everything is pretty well off. Let's top this off. And cheese needs a little more. But other than that, we're in great shape. We could lighten our load just a little bit. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, army composition. After we got completely demolished there, looks like we're changing our composition just a little bit. Maybe a little less on the cavalry. Picked up a few more ranged. And yeah, so it looks like we swapped cavalry for mostly ranged and a little bit of our front line, which is never really a bad thing. As far as money goes, we're actually doing pretty good. I think we can allow our Abagai's party, I think we can allow them to take a few more troops here. It's going to help us out. So let's go ahead and increase her allowance. You've been a good girl. Let's go ahead and give you a little more money. Let's put her at 200, and then she'll keep buying troops until she's happy. So let's go join somebody else. There's a siege going on there. I don't think we want to join that. And it looks like they're looking for a fight here, so maybe we wait and see if he gets... Yeah, they're going to engage. Let's see what the odds look like if we join. We don't have to join, but we could. So very similar to the previous fight. So we do, but we are outnumbered, but we do have a little bit more of the power level. So we could take this fight. We're not fully healed though, so that's not ideal. And there's another army up there. We could just back off and wait for that. Let's do this. We're actually going to end the episode here, and I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.